Hey folks, it's Ignited Cody and Mrs. Cody, and we are in Lee County, Virginia at the famous 421 Market, and you're looking at it right now. Friends, if you like this video, hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification. We will appreciate it greatly. Now we're going to talk to you about this landmark in Lee County, Virginia. Now, as you can see, the market is just a little bit bent, but it's still open, and they're still serving a fantastic hamburger and great Hunt Brothers pizza. I kid you not. Now you can see quite some time ago now they built a addition that was supposed to become the new 421 Market. For reasons unknown to me, it's never been opened, although it is connected to the original one that is still open. And like I said, this place is the home of a fantastic hamburger. It's located on 421 between Pennington and the Harlan, Kentucky state line. Hey, look at that 4 lanes. So there's that shift.
Ain't it cute though?
Yeah, it's a beautiful place, and they make one of the best hamburgers you'll ever want to eat. One of the very best hamburgers. Is this one of the best hamburgers you ever had, Mrs. Cody?
Yes, it is. It's delicious.
Yes, it is. Can you believe this wonderful place is still open?
Price too.
Hey, I suggest you get over here to the 421 Market on 421 between Pennington and the Kentucky line and get one of these hamburgers. You know, who knows? They may not be anymore next year or the year after that. Get them now. I'm surprised they've not done one of those cable things. They done one down in Rose Hill at a restaurant or something, but I'm surprised they've not come here. Ain't you?
I'm surprised.
Okay. Boy, I smell that hamburger cooking in there. Whew. I'm not joking. This is a really good hamburger. Stop and get one if you don't believe me. And down here is Ely Puckett's Creek, named, the Ely part is named for Brother Claude Ely, the gospel songwriter who wrote Ain't No Grave Gonna Hold My Body Down. I'm not sure who the Puckett side's named for. But yeah, it's Ely Puckett's Creek. Mrs. Cody has just returned with her hamburger. Now, she didn't get one because Mrs. Cody is on a diet. That horrible thing women does occasionally to make their husband feel bad about what he eats. So, anyway, not only did she bring the burger, like I said, she brought a menu. Now, there's a menu. I'll try to take a picture of this maybe or something and post it so you can read it. Come by here and let these folks feed you. Now open that up and let's take a look at that burger. See if it's now it's been a long time since I've had one of these burgers. We stopped by here in a really big truck, didn't we, Mrs. Cody?
Like French fries.
Had one years ago.
I
No,
I got to have French fries.
no, I eat a burger. I want the burger. I ain't worried about the fries. Okay, now here we go. Let's take a look at this. Oh, look at that big old piece of tomato. Now, that ain't no little bitty fast food tomato right there, mater. Pickles, big onion, homemade patty. You see that patty? Handmade,
Yes.
hand-tossed patty. Well, let me see. That ain't what you call that. That's a pizza. But y'all know what I mean. My wife said you're talking too loud. You know, since we had the accident and I got hit in the side of the head, I've been worse than usual. But anyhow, folks, we're going to come right back on here and tell you what the hamburger was like. And I guarantee you, although my wife is on a diet, she'll eat half of mine. Well, folks, that hamburger is as good or better than I remember it. And just like I said, my wife is a... I don't know how it's a diet if you eat the things you want anyway. You just make your husband get them and eat his.
Because if I eat just a bite, then I give it back.
Oh, I understand. I'm the one on a diet because you eat half my food. Okay.
You won't miss it.
Yeah, trust me, I'll miss food. We're going to finish this if there's any left for me to finish.
Good.
Ain't it?
Goodness, yeah.
Okay, we're going to finish this, and then we're going to tell you about it. And then we're going to take a ride, I think, across Ely Puckett's Creek. We're here. We might as well do it. It's been a long time since we went up the creek, as we used to call it. Right?
Right.
Mm-hmm. We're still going at this hamburger, and my wife eats so much of mine, I think I'll make her go in and get her own.
I will.
Dot my foot.
I can just lose the bread.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, she's in that keto
good.
thing.
Oh, it's delicious.
Mm-hmm. I'll be back in a minute. I just figured out what my wife was doing to me. She kept telling me, said, pick that camera up and tell them how good, said turn the camera on and tell them how good the hamburger is. Every time I would pick it up and talk to you guys, she'd eat some of my burger. And now, of course...
Don't tempt me with the hamburgers.
Go get your
I'm trying
own.
to watch carbs.
Yeah, she's on the carb thing.
Oh, it's so good I couldn't resist. I'm sorry.
So now she's going to try to make me feel guilty that I got something with bread on it and she ate it.
Oh my goodness, it was good.
There is no weapon in this vehicle that I helped your
so
head
good,
and
I
made you
can't
eat.
help
Yeah.
it. It's worth
Hey,
it.
but listen, what'd you say about it?
It's the best hamburger ever. Seriously.
See,
Like,
hey, if you
homemade's good, but that's over the top.
back
It was
before
really good.
back before Harlan took a wet vote, and for you folks that may not know what that means, Harlan had for a long time was a dry, and they didn't sell alcohol. They voted wet, and now they sell alcohol. Back before then, a lot of folks would come right up that road there to get their beer here at the 421 market because they sold beer here, and it's very close to the Harlan County line. Well, I won't tell everybody in Harlan. Come on over here and get one of these hamburgers. You may be able to buy your beer in Harlan now, but you can't get one of these hamburgers nowhere but here.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so come on over and get one of these hamburgers.
Here's the drink that I got. Who else likes these? Arizona green tea.
Arizona tea. Buddy, that's a good tea
That's
right
some
there.
good stuff right here.
Yeah, that's a good
That's
tea.
the drink you need to go in there and get.
Friends, now you get your bonus footage. We're all jacked up on Arizona tea, so we're ready to roll. We're going to take you for a ride down Ely Puckett's Creek. Now, if you folks didn't turn us off and turn on the cat video, we're going to go down the creek.
Pine Grove Missionary Baptist Church.
Yep, and there's 2 or 3 churches down here. There's the one that Cloud Ely was in, and I think a family member of his still pastors that church. I think somebody made a comment on my video about him. Now I'm gonna have to speak up, Mrs. Cody, because the microphone's on that side. We didn't
Go
mic up.
ahead.
We don't got the microphone. So I'm gonna have to do what I do best, run my big mouth. Now this is the Ely's Creek side, I do believe, and I know it a little bit up here. And if we can show you the spot, this creek runs from where we're going out behind us.
Look at the flowers. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Out of the hill.
The Easter flares. At least that's what my mama called them and my wife calls them, is Easter flares.
What is
Now, you see, if you see that creek down there, you notice it's flowing this way towards us, right? So this isn't one creek up here. When you get down on the Puckett's Creek side, it's flowing the other direction. It's a separate creek. Creek,
Crook.
whatever, crook, croc. That creek's a crock, I tell you. Now I've heard that they've been doing some logging up here since the last time I was up the creek. So things may look a little different.
There's some logs.
Is that the same rooster? Is that the same game rooster used to
Now,
walk out
chicken?
the road 10 years ago?
Are you going across?
I think it is. I think that rooster's that old.
He crowed for you.
Yes, he did. That's that breed of chicken. They're very aggressive. He probably
He
got
was
mad
so
'cause it
pretty.
slowed down. Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, well, we won't go
Look
into
how
that.
old this is. Slow down.
Oh, yeah.
That's an old country store right there.
And that's a community there. Yeah, that's an old country store, I do believe, right
Yes,
there.
and there's
here's an
history.
old
Oh,
country
what a
church
pretty
that
church.
is still open.
Yeah. Cute little church.
Boy, that church is really well kept, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Now, folks, this used to be a log cabin. Looks like they've covered it with siding.
Mm-hmm.
Covered a log cabin with siding. And this is a...
Get over on your
This is
side of the
someone trying to
road.
run over us. You know,
This
it
is
wouldn't
what-
be a trip for us if somebody didn't try to run over us lately. It seems like the
beautiful.
past few months, everybody has tried to run over us.
Yes.
Oh, right here, I love this road. And that's posted, you can't go up it. Can y'all see that? That's Office Drive. That's where the office is at. Yes,
Yep.
sir. Doubtlessly, that was actually where a mining office was at, because they used to be mining up here, a lot of mining.
There's cemetery right up here too.
Yep. What
Right
is that
around the
rattling in the
hill.
back? We didn't have anything rattling back there when we left. Sounds
I
like
don't know.
aluminum
There's a cemetery
can or
up here on
something.
this hill,
Yeah.
and I don't know.
Yeah,
what
there's a
it's called.
cemetery up there. I remember a friend of ours
They used to
took
be.
us up there to the cemetery.
The old timers say that there used to be a lot of houses on both sides.
Yeah,
of the
a
road.
lot of houses up here. That's what they
Both
tell
sides
us.
of the road.
And a lot of these people is generational up here. This is family property, and they've lived up here, and their mommy and daddy lived up here, and their mama and papa lived up here. Good Lord, look up there, Mrs. Cody.
Yes.
They have logged that out. My goodness, that sure wasn't last time we was here.
No, I can really
Oh
see
my
it.
goodness,
That was so pretty now.
yeah, that was pretty up there.
Yeah,
They have scalped that and skinned it alive.
yeah. Yeah,
Good.
well.
Oh, it used to be a huge beaver dam here. Show them over there, right
Yeah,
next to the road.
I'm showing it.
That used to be
They dammed it up
completely
and flooded
flooded
them out.
all the time.
Yeah.
And I don't know how they finally, maybe they caught them and relocated them. But the whoever takes care of that had trouble.
This is
with
all
those
new
big-
right here.
Oh
this
my
logging
goodness!
is.
Look what they've done up there. That don't look nothing like it used to, did.
No, it's changed. It's a lot
Yeah.
different.
And you can see it used to be beaver dam up here. And folks, don't be surprised if you see a bear out in the road here. Oh, now look at this. There's a fire plug. How many times you want to show them the fire plug right there on the side
Got
of
it.
the road?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I just think that's neat.
It's so pretty up here, though.
Yeah.
It's my cooler. That's what you hear is the cooler.
That's something aluminum in it.
This is a little country road.
Yeah, this is a country road.
It's a one-lane road,
Yep. Well, it's two lanes.
and it's a holler.
Yeah, it's a holler. It's a country road. It's a creek.
Got your river. I'm not river, but
Yeah.
creek.
We
And
got
little
two.
road.
Like I said, this one flows that way, and we're getting right down to where they divide and flow the other way.
They're pretty pine trees.
Yeah.
I thought they hit each other.
Yeah, I know. Is the creek still coming this way? Yeah, you've got the Pentecostal church. It's connected to Brother Claude Ely, gospel music writer, and you've got the Friendship Baptist Church, and you got Pine Grove Missionary Baptist Church. That's all of them? There's three of them.
I think so. It's just a pretty day for a drive, and we decided we'd do this.
Well, this is bonus footage. Like I said, after the 421 part of the video, the hamburger and the market, if you felt like switching over to cat video, no hard feelings, that's great, you know. I watch a lot of cat videos myself. They're just funny as all get out.
But just imagine, there used to be houses on both sides of the road. There's nothing here now. But
if you're still with us, we appreciate it.
Just a few homes here and there.
I tell you what, this is a good place to do. If you have a friend from up north or from the big city that's never been up a country road, this is a good spot, and we've done it, to bring them of the nighttime. Because they will start getting a little bit free. Hey, there comes some folks on four-wheelers out of the woods. Howdy, folks. Oh, let me see. I thought they had a critter on there, but they didn't.
Well,
yeah. Anyway, this is four-wheeling paradise.
I could just see cabins up here, something like Gatlinburg's got all through these mountains.
Well, this ain't much different than the road we took when we got married in Gatlinburg. That's the cabin we honeymooned.
If anybody could, they could put something in there off that. What did you just run on?
I didn't. That's whatever that is in the back of here, popping and banging. It didn't start till we started shooting video. But anyway, back to what I was saying. It's great fun to bring somebody not familiar with this over here the night on this side of the creek, because there's not that many houses and it's dark.
When it gets they can get when it greens out up here, it's really thick, like very green.
Yeah, and for some guy,
now you can see
for some guy or gal. Now see, the creek's running this way, different creek. See there? It's going with us now, going the direction we're going.
Now, is this Ely's Creek here?
I believe this is Puckett's Creek when you get down here and it's going that way.
I think this is
because that's
Ely's Creek, and now this is Ely's Creek. We're fixing to get into Puckett's Creek.
Well, this creek's flowing a different direction than the other one.
It's called Ely Puckett's, and then it turns.
Well, they might still call it that.
And then it turns into Puckett's Creek.
And there's a French mailbox. If I'm not mistaken, that's the color of the French flag.
That is red, white, and blue for America.
Yeah, Frenchmen live there. That's a
USA
French flag.
colors. I know it, but they painted it for
There's
USA.
another spark plug. Now, down here on the Puckett's Creek side, you get populated there pretty well. So I'll try to pick it up and not bore y'all to death. It's going to turn out being like a half-hour video. But hey, you guys can jump out wherever you want to. It's like a truck going downhill with no brakes. You can just jump out wherever you feel like it.
We're almost out.
Well, halfway out. We still got most of the creek down here to do. And up here to your left is
there's another church up there.
Yeah, up here to your left is a Friendship Baptist Church. Rogers Cemetery Road. It's on that road.
Yes.
We go there if we had time. Like I said, this video still is already probably turning out to being like a 3 hours long or something. It'll be like the Ben-Hur videos. Have intermission in the middle, so you can go out and get some popcorn. And like I said, there are good folks live up here. Some really good folks. And I ain't just saying that because we know some of them, and they're really good folks. These folks lives around here. If they're your friend for life.
We just thought we'd take you for a country drive today.
But do you not agree with that, Mrs. Cody? If they're your friend for
Get
life.
the little house.
Or you can count on them.
Oh,
you can
little
say that to a lot of folks. Now, do you agree with that?
Yes.
And here's some of that. These are the ponds they do for the mine drainage. There's a lot of old mines up through here. And they do these ponds like this and here, and that's what all the fencing's about. It cleans the water. I'm not sure how.
That's called Baker Holler.
Yeah. Yeah. That's that Baker. I reckon that goes way up in there. Somebody left the gate open the pond here. Must be fish in it.
I don't think so. Not in that.
Buddy, I tell you what. I have seen big fish in little bitty holes. And anybody fishing will tell you that. You'd be surprised. I've seen fish swimming around in holes you'd have a good-sized man have a hard time taking a bath in. I might be stretching it just a little bit there.
I think that you are.
I read one of Mark Twain's books one time. I forget what it was. Might have been Huckleberry Finn or Tom Sawyer, or The Innocents Abroad, or Roughing It, or Life on the Mississippi. I don't know, but it was one. I read most of his stuff and loved it. But at one of them, I believe it was the Huck Finn or Tom Sawyer book, one of them. He said it was mostly the truth with a few stretches. And he pretty well described most of the stories I tell.
That's called what?
Baltic.
Baltic.
Yeah, there's a lot of folks up there.
Mm-hmm.
That's a huge community up there. A lot of folks.
I wonder if anybody knows where we're at.
Yeah, they might know we know where we're at.
Has anyone from ever been up here? I wonder.
Yeah.
Besides us.
Anybody watch? Well, on the Ely one, I had a lady that lives up here comment. So yeah, if they watch this video, they live up here. I think they was related to Brother Cloud. That friendly looking house right there just looks like that would be a place where wonderful people would live, don't it?
Mm-hmm.
I bet you they are wonderful folks lives in that house right there.
Okay, we've made it to the other church.
Yep.
You may have went to it before.
Now the lady that commented I just talking about told me the name of this church, and of course it went in one year, bounced off of my one brain cell I have left, and went back out the other.
Mm-hmm.
You see, hey. Who can guess what day and what time of day we're doing this video? Could it be around 6 o'clock on Sunday? Hey, you'd win the prize. There's an abandoned house over there, but we actually, first time we came up through here, there's people living over there in that. Mm-hmm. Now we're almost at the end of what's turned out, I'm sure, to be long as a complete Star Wars trilogy, the original one. Maybe have to break it up and do it in 2 or 3 parts.
Well, if anybody's lonely and wants to take a drive on the country
take a drive. Like I said, they no hard feelings. I'll jump out and watch a cat video.
Oh goodness.
Well, I'm watching a lot of walking videos myself.
Now this up here on the left goes to St. Charles.
That's right.
Is anybody familiar with St. Charles?
Yeah, we did a video on St. Charles on a beautiful day. St. Charles is to the left.
St. Charles is this way.
Yeah, and to the right
and then you go this on the
is
right
421 again.
421.
And it comes out, you go right when you get up here to the end of this road, and you go to Harlan, you go left and you go to Pennington. So I guess we'll end this video now because it's like 4 or 5 hours long.
You want to show them where they come out to go to Harlan?
Yeah, we sure will because they stuck with us this long. Whoever's left, or 2 or 3 people left, I guess they're in it to the end like the band on the Titanic deck.
Okay.
So keep playing, boys. We're fixing to go underwater. Ain't no use to quit now.
Well, it's just right here we're going out. Let's see.
Ooh, they've got a tree file there. That is Hawthorne over there. They have such unique names to some of the communities here. Starboard. Now, you come out on 421 right here.
You've got Black Diamond over there.
Yep.
Going into Pennington on the left.
You got North 421 going back to Kentucky.
This goes to...
And South 421 going up to Pennington Gap.
Yes.
And folks, right here at this intersection, as much of life is concluded at an intersection.
And there's your Black Diamond.
Yeah, we will conclude this video.
This goes into Pennington, right?
Yep.
And this goes into Harlan.
We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. Thank you for having one of the best hamburgers in the world with us.
Oh my
I'm watching
goodness.
my wife eat most of mine because she refused to get her own because she's on a diet. Anyway.
One bite and I couldn't stop.
Yeah, it's okay, baby.
Oh.
We love you guys. We appreciate you. What do we say, Mrs. Cody?
Bye.
Bye.